Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fatal 1. Now what, guys? Now what? Is it time? Is it time to walk through the portal?
We were about to do a countdown, 5 to 0, and then when it bumps to 0, we all jump in the portal, I'm assuming. If that's a thing?
Yes, that's the thing. We
will coordinate.
All gonna hold hands and jump in.
All right, now I have to drag you guys all the way back to the other side of the map. So why don't you all take like a...
Talk to whoever designed it.
Oh. You guys are in the wrong order. Oh, this is no good. Can we get...
Oh, initiatives?
No, can we get Imoen to cycle your cam? And no, not quite. Hold on, how we want this? We want to go Brum. Can you cycle your cam? And then Imoen, can you cycle your cam? Just turn it off and on. The button's in the lower left corner.
Just tell me when to do it.
Right, let's see, stop.
And start again, perfect, and then now go for it.
Should
Beautiful.
Be good,
You're all in the perfect order. That's my fault, guys. My Zoom crashed during the break, and I had to reload, which messed everything up. It's entirely my fault. The players are not to blame. Go ahead and take your coffee break while I try and find a way to bring you to the right portal.
I'm sorry, I need to take some of your time. I cannot find the chromatic orb in the compendium.
It is not in the compendium. It is. They are missing a few spells.
Oh, I see, but I can still have it, right?
Totally.
Like it's not okay.
Yeah. It's a Roll20 issue, not a game issue.
If we could have picked all spells from all the other sources, man, I would have been so happy with my cleric. But no, it's player's book only. You only get Sacred Flame.
Well, to be fair, I
Druid, I can turn us all into T-Rexes.
Yeah, in a couple of levels.
Yeah, you need level 7 exactly to do that. One level more.
One level more and you could have become a T-Rex?
We can transform the whole group into T-Rexes. I'm playing the DM is kind of playing as the rule says, but...
Thank God I made you guys level 6 instead of 7.
You can summon Fey world characters, then you can summon pixies, and the pixies can polymorph into T-Rex.
But there is a concentration and stuff, so you can kill the pixies if you want.
It will be double concentration, so it has some...
I think T-Rexes are too high CR rating to transform into...
No, it's not. No, it is if you're level 7, but we can still polymorph into ape, which is technically kind of better, so, I mean... It's fine.
Guys, I love to talk about it, but can we come back to our game?
Sorry.
Well, I'm moving you guys to the right spot, so hold on a moment here.
Let's fill it with some content, right? So, as we are trying to figure out who is going first in, and it seems to take a bit of more time than we thought. Well, darling, did I ever tell you why I settled down in the white desert of Arcadia?
I don't think you did, love. No.
You
but please,
so many times.
No, don't say that. You didn't. Please tell us. No, please, tell us you're sorry.
No, it's fine, belly button. It's fine. But I'm so proud of what I did, starting my own mine in the deep desert. You know, the White Desert is called the White Desert because of the jade. There is white jade beneath these sandy dunes. And it takes a lot of effort and goodwill to be able to mine it.
And with those words, you step through the portal and come face to face with 4 more mud mephits, another Azure, and a fire elemental.
This was a terrible idea.
And I believe we'll all roll initiative here. Perfect. I think this is right. I think you guys are all at the correct initiatives here. Descending. We'll probably need to tick one more round by for you guys all moving into the room, and then one more round for the start of combat, because that's just how it goes here. Let's add 2 more rounds to the counter. All right, round 247, everybody. And the first thing to go is a fire elemental. Let's see.
If you prefer, you can read it out loud as well, Neal.
No, just forget you read it. Just forget you read it.
All right, and our fire elemental is going to do the... Oh, does he have enough movement to do this? I hope so. Yeah, he's got 50 feet. This is going to be great. Watch this, guys. Fire elemental is going to go 10 feet, 15, 20, 25.
Please don't.
30, 35, 40. You know what? This is a bad way. Hold on. I don't want to go this route. This is a terrible route. God, the music stopped. I think I broke something. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again. Fire elemental is going to go 30. Ooh, that's not going to work either. Hold on. It's going to go... This will work, maybe. 15... 20, 5, 30. Oh, perfect. Do that, and then end its turn here. So it will walk through literally everybody's square, which will provoke attacks of opportunity from one direwolf, Imoen, Brum, and Durgamir. Yeah. Yeah, the other two do not get attacks of opportunity, but it walks through all of your squares, and as it does so, you will all take damage.
For the, I'm sorry, Neal, but for the attack opportunity, has to be a weapon attack. I cannot use a cantrip. Okay.
Correct, unless the cantrip has a reaction as it's casting time.
No.
So please, all make your attacks of opportunity. We'll put the dice up on the screen here. And
caster feat, I can use my cantrip as an attack of opportunity.
Because of what? Because of feat?
Yes, I'm warcaster.
22 and 20 as it hits.
Like
the AC of a fire elemental is.
The AC of a fire elemental is not that high, so your 20 will hit it, and the direwolf has a 22, which will hit it as well. The 11 is a miss. Do you have enough?
So 12, 8 and 12? No, I still have that silage. So forget the last damage. It's...
I think you rolled the damage correctly.
2d6 plus 3?
Or no, you do have Shillelagh? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So d8 plus 4.
Yeah. So I'll have to reroll it. Let's see.
Your Sacred Flame, Dorgamir, has no effect on the fire elemental. Oh, no, it's radiant damage, not fire damage. Damn it. That's so unfortunate. All right. It's called Sacred Flame, you know? You'd expect it to be fire damage.
Kind of like Chill Touch is not a frost attack.
Oh, God, that's so dumb. Okay. It passes the dex save, so it doesn't take the radiant damage from you. The wolf does 4, I believe? No. What's that 4 damage
the
from?
wolf did 8, and you just forgot that because I casted the regular damage and not the skill edge damage.
Okay, so the wolf...
it's a 6, so it's 8 and 6.
Okay. And these are both non-magical attacks, right?
The first one is non-magical, the second is Shillelagh, that's magical.
Perfect. Thank you. It has a lot of HP. So the Shillelagh does 6, the wolf does half, which is 4. The Sacred Flame was passed. And Imoen, what did you do? You rolled to hit with an 11 and missed. Okay, perfect. So that was the fire elemental's movement. It now has an attack. Oh, hold on. I need to deal damage to all of you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
So going counterclockwise, starting with the dire wolf at the 10 o'clock position, it takes D10. Imoen takes 7. Brum takes 7. Coinbelly takes 7. Balda takes 5, and the other dire wolf takes 5. Additionally,
How much did I take? 7?
7.
yeah. And additionally, you guys are now all on fire. Until one of you takes an action to douse the fire on yourself, you take D10 damage at the start of your turn. Excellent. Next, the fire elemental is going to make its multi-attack. Which is 2 touch attacks, and it will begin by... You know what? It's actually going to touch the dire wolf on the top. For a 21 to hit, and for a 21 to hit. That does 10 damage and 12 damage.
Alright.
So it takes...
That's
5d10. Wow. Or is it supposed to... Wait. It's
No,
1d10.
Its attack is 2d6 plus 3, but it also has setting you on fire damage.
Oh, I see.
But I don't think the dire wolf can be set on fire 3 times. I feel like you can only be set on fire 1 time. So, yeah.
Okay.
The fire elemental's turn is over. It's a good turn. It was a great turn. I'm actually going to give you all little red marks to show that you are all on fire until you take an action to put the fire out. Which will be fantastic.
Does anyone know? Because I'm looking into my sheets. I'm descendant from a gold dragon, which does fire damage. I don't get any resistance from that. Okay, I just wanted to be sure.
I think so. That's the draconic bloodline, right?
Yeah.
There's...
Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't think
I think it's a higher level. The sorcerers get that resistance. I'll double check. I play a sorcerer in my main campaign.
Isn't it at first level?
It's
Look it up.
It's elemental affinity starting at level 6 when you cast a spell. At
But you're only a 5th level sorcerer, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so close. Okay. The mud mephit in the upper right-hand corner is going to come next to this dire wolf and mud breath it. So the dire wolf will need to make a DC 11 dexterity saving throw or be restrained for 1 minute. And that's this guy right here.
20.
All right, so it's fine. Mud mephit no longer has its ability, and its turn is over. Both of the dire wolves get to act now.
I think it should focus down on Mud Merkid, so it moves here and take the bite action.
Wonderful. That's a terrible, terrible miss. I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Not really.
But the next one will do the same. And
Ooh, that'll do it.
9.
It'll take 9, and it will need to make a strength saving throw, which it passes. Good job, Mud Mephit. The next Mud Mephit goes, and it is going to... It's going to come over here next to Imoen, and it's going to Mud Breath you as well. Please give me a DC 11 dexterity saving throw or be restrained for 1 minute, Imoen.
Yes, sure. I'm sorry. Constitution or dexterity?
Dexterity, please. These mud mephits suck. Brum the Wise. I really should have picked a better creature for them. I think these 2 rooms were way too weak. I needed 2 fire elementals each.
I don't think so.
All right,
Okay.
Brum. All right.
We'll try to... Actually, he will move down here. And
Oh, you take D10 damage at the start of your turn, as did both of the wolves. So you take 5, and the one wolf took 5, and the second wolf took 9. Oh, yeah. So the top wolf should have taken 5, and the bottom wolf should have taken 9.
Alright.
Go for it, Brum the Wise. You're just running around on fire. It's fine. Doesn't affect you. You can keep taking all of your standard actions while you're on fire.
At the moment, he sees all the other stuff around the room as a bigger threat. He will. He will cast Produce Flame at. Let's check the range 5, 10, 15.
The fire elemental's in range.
Yeah, but that's he realizes you can't boil away after
Fight fire with fire.
If you had a frost attack, sure. So let's see. He'll attack the mudkip, which is next to Imwin.
Neal, I have a clarifying question. Sorry to interrupt. So elementals can walk. Did he walk next to us, or
no? He walked through your squares. They can do it. It's an elemental ability.
Okay, all right.
15 fire.
Against which creature?
The next to Imwin.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Well, 21 definitely hits, and it definitely takes 15 points of fire damage. Yep.
Nice.
Anything else, Brum?
No, he has used his movement. He has used his action.
Okay. Next Mud Mephit is gonna fly over to Durgamore and Mud Breath him. Give me that dexterity saving throw.
Me?
Yes, you.
Yes.
Jesus. I was looking something up, so I was really not aware. Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. DC 11. Ah, wonderful. You are covered in mud. You are restrained. You cannot make. You cannot move. Attacks against you have advantage. Your attacks have disadvantage. It's a beautiful day in the Mud Mephit world because they finally did something useful. These pieces of crap, stupid flying dumbos. I just want to double check one thing. Cool, and then the Mud Mephit's just gonna walk away from you. It's just gonna... You know what? No, it's gonna stay. It's gonna stay. The next Mud Mephit is gonna come up to Imoen and Mud Breath him again. So give me another dexterity saving throw.
Yes, by the way, it's Sir, just saying, and I will make the saving throw.
Nice.
Did it pass?
Yeah, you only need 11. All right, Balda, Banshee Woman.
Okay.
You take D10 fire damage at the start of your turn.
Okay.
Please take 3.
All right. I have no temporary hit points.
Yes.
All right. Balda will turn and face the fearsome fire elemental. She doesn't like elementals. She especially didn't like the last one, so she's definitely going to do her best to take care of this one as quickly as possible. She will make the Great Weapon Master attacks at -5, but plus 10 damage. That will not hit.
Oh,
That will crit
no!
for 31 magical slashing damage.
Oh my god.
And because I crit,
Yes, next bonus deck.
I will use my bonus action to make a third attack. Again at -5.
Still like a third of its HP and damage right there.
I clicked it. Nothing happened. I'm going to wait a second and see if it went
Just
through.
give it a moment.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. That, well, I will shift myself down here next to this Mud Mephit and call it good.
What is CF1 and CF2 on your attack roll? I think that's
For that-
critical fail 1 and critical fail 2.
Where are you seeing that?
On your attack roll, you have it as D20, CF1, CF2, CS20, CS greater than 20. So this roll is critically failing on 1s and 2s. That 3 that you rolled was not actually a critical fail.
Doesn't it, because of my great weapon, fighting it re-rolls the 1 or the 2, right?
It should only re-roll the 1 or the 2 on the damage.
On damage.
Oh, shit.
Not on attack rolls, and CF doesn't re-roll. CF stands for it's an auto fail.
Oh.
So you want your attack roll just to be 1d20 CS greater than 20, because greater than 20 actually means equal to or greater than 20 for some fucking reason.
Let me...
Should stop cursing.
Where did...
Yeah, that's fine. We'll fix it as it goes along.
Okay.
Next up is the Azur, who is so synergized with this fire elemental. They're like buddies. They're the best of buddies. In fact, the Azur is going to walk through the fire elemental square just because he can. And then go to the dire wolf and warhammer him for a miss.
And it's a miss.
Imoen, it is your turn.
Okay, Neal, before doing my turn, I will need a rules confirmation because I'm not sure. I will show you the spell.
Sure, and you take 8 damage, please.
Yes, with great pleasure. So it's this spell. So it's saying basically I choose someone and he get casted, which will boost his AC, move speed, and give him an extra attack basically. And advantage on saving throw, something like that. Doesn't matter. The range is 30 feet to cast it on someone, but there is no saying about like if I go away, like if I go through the portal, for example, and go away, like do I need a range to hold it still?
I believe it can continue going even if you walk out of range.
The usual restriction is you need to be on the same plane of existence.
I'm assuming we are, so but I need confirmation.
I am fairly certain, but I'm going to look it up anyway because I thought I read a rule that said something otherwise, and then I read another rule that said this, and
unless the spell specifies a given range, you can leave the range, the targeting range after. There's some spells like Unseen Servant. If you're farther away than 60 feet, then it automatically ends the spell and stuff like that.
Yeah, sounds right. Rules of magic, casting times, concentrations.
Oh yes, my damage, I forgot to take it.
Blah, blah, blah. Yes, please take that 8 points. It's wonderful. Once a spell is cast, its effects aren't limited by its range unless the spell description says otherwise. Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna do something which is, first off, I'm gonna walk 5 feet here. If you don't mind, Neal, does your mud mephit take an opportunity attack?
They both do. It's gonna be beautiful. So 16 and 21?
21 hits.
For 3 points of damage.
That's harder. So I'm taking the damage, and once that's done, I'm gonna use Twined spell again. I can put the description again if you want. So it will be all my sorcery point left because it will cost me 3. It will be Twined spell with Ast, and I'm gonna basically cast Ast on both the Banshee and Durgomir, my husband.
Okay, this is a lot of spell effects, and I'm not actually even sure what they all do anymore, but you guys are hasted now.
Yeah, if you want to know what that means, I have both spell on a single concentration. It's not 2 spell, it's 1 spell, but it's 1 spell that's duplicate. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
Right.
So hit the haste spell on your spell sheet so we can see it.
He already did. Scroll up a little.
Oh, he did. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Okay, so it's a bonus against saving throw, plus 2 AC, double move speed, 1 extra attack, but only a weapon attack, so you cannot cast 2 country, for example. I think that's it. Anyway, after that, since I did that, I'm gonna walk through the portal.
You're gonna move through the portal?
Yeah, that's it. That's the end of my turn.
Your wife is running from combat.
No. Before leaving, Before leaving through the portal, I will say, I need to do some cooking and some research. I will be right back in a few seconds. And I walk through the portal.
My God, she's fleeing combat.
Splitting the party, worst decision ever.
Okay. If you zoom all the way out, you're in like the bottom right of the map. I'm not going to drag you there because then everyone else would get dragged there and then we'd lose the sight of combat. So if you want to find yourself, you're in the bottom right.
Clarifying question about this haste. So the additional action we get, is that is separate from the bonus action?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. So we have an action, a bonus action, and this attack action if we choose it.
Yes.
Okay, great. Cool.
Yes. Okay, next up is the dwarf, whose name I can never pronounce. It's not even that hard of a name to pronounce. It's just
Durgromir.
Durgromir. It's an easy name. Durgromir starts to concentrate for a second, and he has a sad look in his eyes. I'm sorry, Banshee, but there is the truth you must know. And he concentrates and casts a spell, opens his arms, and he speaks. Ilmis, blessed one.
Bring back the warriors of old. I summon thee, Joel Silver Rays, Border, Barry Shadow, Ferric, Sledge, Harvest,
Yes!
Slayer, and Apollo.
And with these words, he casts Spirit Guardians.
Wonderful. Please take 5 points of damage. And Spirit Guardians.
Did you just summon our last party?
No. Can you please hold on with a second, because I can use my haste action to douse the flames. So that would
no,
be
you take
great.
the fire damage at the start of your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, I do that. That's good.
And you cannot use your haste action to douse the flames. You can only use your haste action to make an attack with a weapon.
No.
Yep.
There's a comma. There's a dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
Yes, but none of these
I'm gonna
things
use this-
are
Use an
douse.
object? Use
Well, good.
hands. Use hands.
No, it's good. I'm
It's an
gonna
object.
run another round. I take that. It's fine. So let's give me a 15-foot circle of Spirit Guardians
Okay, and
for every creature to enjoy. So every
Wonderful.
creature that is in the area has its movement speed halved, and on its start of its turn, it takes 3d8 points of radiant damage and can save for half damage against DC 14. Wisdom, I think it is. I'm gonna link the spell.
Oops.
when you cast a spell, you designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. So you have your 2 party members be unaffected by it?
Yes.
And the dire wolves?
Yes. All my friends.
Okay, but that does mean if your wife comes back, she will be affected by it.
Yes.
You guys have a really
will.
messed up marriage. I'm just saying.
Yes, we have.
An affected
They need
creature's
some
speed is
relationship counseling.
halved, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it makes a wisdom save or takes a bunch of damage. You are a good or neutral person, right?
I am good, so it's radiant damage.
Lovely. On a successful save, they take half as much. Fan-diddly-tastic. Here
you
we go to
go,
the next
Chad.
round. The fire elemental begins its turn.
It can make a saving throw, please. And take damage.
Yes. Yeah. It is a wisdom save.
Yes, and I wasn't really done because I have my free action. I would like to
Please.
hit the mud method over its head.
Please take it.
There you go.
That's a miss, yeah. All right, so the fire elemental has halved speed, and it takes 3d something radiant damage, 3d8 radiant damage. Why don't you roll that, please?
I already did. It's above it.
Ah, lovely. It takes
It's 11.
11. So the fire elemental is going to go. Ah, I know what it'll do. It'll make its first of 2 multi-attacks at Coinbelly for a 24 to hit. God, I wish it had advantage.
Is it within range
Coinbelly is within 5 feet.
of the fire elemental?
No.
Coinbelly, you're not right here? Did you move?
No, I'm here. I'm right beside it's a banshee.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the wrong things. Fine. Fine. The fire elemental will move onto this square. I got your characters mixed up. And then, oh, by the way, you take d10 damage when it moves into your square. You take 3. Then it makes its 24 against Coinbelly. Unless it had reached 10. I don't think it has reached 10. It doesn't matter. It can move there. So 24 to hit you, Coinbelly, for 8 points of fire damage. Really?
Yes.
That's so sad. And then it will make. Oh, please make me a DC 10 Constitution saving throw. And I think you have advantage on this because you're hasted.
Advantage.
Or something?
No, if a general advantage becomes, that's just.
Oh, you're a warcaster, right?
Yes.
And then he's gonna touch you again. And I think a 9 is a miss on you.
Yes, it's a miss.
All right. Well, then it's going to move into your square. So you're gonna take another 8 points of damage, and you need to make me another Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
Damn it!
Oh,
That's not gonna work.
That's 5, 10, 15, 20. God, its movement is so limited right now. I think it's just going to. What happens if it ends your turn on you? I think you can just walk out of it.
I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe we just die, but that would be really mean.
Well, it's just gonna end its turn right here, because why not?
can you make the spirit guardians visible to me, please?
Ooh, do you not see his aura?
I do not.
Let me make his aura visible to you. Voila.
Thank
Nope,
you.
nope, that's the wrong button.
Oh,
I take that.
There we go.
We could-
Perfect.
cool. Thank you.
All right, so the fire elemental's done. The mud mephit up here gets to try and recharge, and it recharges, which it promptly uses on the direwolf to its left, the uppermost direwolf. So it's a mud breath, DC 11 dexterity saving throw for the direwolf.
Oh.
Yes.
Nice.
Who is stuck in place? Oh, the mud mephit just chills. Direwolf's turn. It may make a DC 11 dexterity saving throw at the start of its turn at the end of its turn. Yeah. Wonderful.
I will first attack with the bottom one at the
Okay.
so we'll do the bite action.
Mhm.
23.
Very
Nice.
good. 13, and it makes a strength saving throw, which it passes.
And I can't attack when I'm another right?
You can.
Yes, but it's at disadvantage, which cancels your advantage, so it's a regular attack,
Alright, so we'll start with a bite action then.
which is a miss.
13? Yeah.
It's a 9.
Right. Then it
Yeah.
will do the dexterity saving throw.
Only gonna hit.
No, to break the mud.
Yep.
Yep,
19.
you pass. You are no longer restrained. And it is the next mud mephit's turn, who is going to come right back to that same direwolf. Oh, wait, hold on. Does it? Its ability didn't recharge. Anyway, it moves there and it will punch the direwolf for a 20 to hit and
Ouch.
3 points of damage on this lower one. The weaker
Lower
one
one.
takes 3.
Yeah.
Then it becomes Brum the Wise's turn. Oh, and your dire wolves need to take damage. It's okay. I won't have you take an extra 5 for missing the.
Oh, are we responsible for remembering that?
It could be anyone's responsibility when you really think about it.
I just want to know who's taking the damage if they forget.
I think the fire elemental just forgot to use all its special powers and takes the damage.
Since you guys are on fire, right? Like the fire elemental doesn't have to do anything about it. It kind of sounds like it's your responsibility to take the damage here. But they take 3 and 2.
They'll have to take some damage as well then.
Yes, Brum takes damage at the start of his turn. Everyone takes damage at the start of their turn. Brum takes 8, the top direwolf takes 3, the bottom direwolf takes 2, and it is Brum's turn.
Yep. Brum does not like this fire damage, so he'll...
you don't have any concentration spells going right now, do you, Brum?
Yes, for the direwolf, so...
Oh, wow. Well, just make the one check instead of all the other ones that should have been made up until now, but go for it.
Let's see...
Saving throw. I think you need a 10.
You can do it, Brum. I believe in you.
Yes.
No.
The dire wolves vanish. Oh, how beautiful. My fire elemental might live. Anyway, it's your turn, Brum.
Brum will try to extinguish the flames.
All right, that takes your action, and you are no longer on fire.
And then he'll just run through this corner.
All right.
A bit away from the fire elemental.
The next mephit needs to make a save the moment its turn starts. Is that a wisdom save?
Wisdom, 14.
Okay, I don't think this is gonna go. No. Okay, could you roll me 3d8 for this mud mephit, please?
Oh.
Oh, lovely. Okay, it's cool. It will try and recharge its ability. It will not.
Oh, did it take the damage?
Yeah, it took the damage. It's just its bar is below your feet. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And so it's going to punch the dwarf for a critical failure. The next mud mephit needs to make a saving throw as well, which it passes, so it takes half of 3d6. So it takes 5. And its speed is half, so it'll fly over here, kind of like a... can it do that? Depends which way it's fine. No, I don't actually think it can do what it wants to. It'll just go here. It'll sit on the edge of the portal. It'll try and recharge its ability, which won't work, and then it'll punch the dwarf, which will miss. Balda the Banshee, it is your turn. You take D10. You take 7, and do you have any concentration spells?
No.
All right.
I have not used the spell.
Wonderful.
Okay. 36. Okay. So I have haste now, which is lovely. So I will take my normal attack action with 2 great sword weapons, and let me know if the formula is correct now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, apparently not. Oh God. Oh, I see. Roll 1d20, CF1, CS20. Okay, let me try this again.
Taking a long time to swing the weapon.
Okay.
Taking necessary
I
distance.
screwed up my my core die roll, I think.
Let me see if I can't fix this right here. It's the bottom great sword GMW -5 to hit, right?
No, I had modified my core die roll because I thought that Great Weapon Master did something that, or Great Weapon Fighting did something that it didn't. So I changed my core die roll.
Oh, I see what you're saying over here. Right.
And I tried to modify it to fix it, but
well, get rid of the R at the first. So
oh.
you can just do 1d20. You don't need CF1, CS20. That's auto.
Oh, it is. Okay, great.
Yeah,
all
you
right.
could just leave it alone.
Let's try these 2.
There you go.
All right. So those are my normal action attacks.
The 19 will hit.
Great. It will take 17 damage.
You do have a magic weapon, right?
I do. My packed weapon. And then with my haste action,
Wait, why does it have +10 to damage on it?
Because I took -5 to hit.
Oh, those have -5 to hit. Okay, my mistake.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Yes.
So we take 17. Those are good rolls.
Thank you. And with my haste action, I will make a third attack, which is a critical failure.
Perfect. Okay. You done? Or are you gonna move?
I will. I'm not going to move. That will end my turn.
Excellent. The Azure does not like the look of that nonsense over there. So it's gonna go 30 and 30, maybe more like that. So it'll move and it will dash, and that is the end of the Azur's turn. Imoen.
Fire damage, please.
Yes. And 1 point of fire damage. And please make me a concentration saving throw for any concentration spells.
Yeah, I was about to say it. 1 second. Is it a pass?
You just need a 10. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Is haste a concentration spell?
Yes. And the two haste are on concentration. So I'm gonna take my turn to remove the fire on myself, which is my action. Then I'm gonna look through the portal and say something like, "Oh, I'm sorry, my friends. I hope you are doing okay," since I don't see anything, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, your words do not come through. No one hears you. Durgromir. Durgromir.
Yes. Gromir will just use Sacred Flame to attack the beast in front of him.
Okay.
Saving throw, which might pass.
Give me 1 second here. Okay, perfect. The fire elemental will need to make its saving throw, which it does not pass, and it takes 7 points of damage.
7 points, yes.
And did you take... No, you need to take this amount of fire damage on your turn. And you also need to make me a concentration saving throw.
I will do. Pass.
Damn shame. Okay. Other actions?
Yes, I will swing my Warhammer and try to hit it.
Ooh, beautiful hit.
Wow.
That is 12 damage, but it is non-magical, right?
So yes, so it's 6.
Wonderful.
And yes, I'm just gonna motion at Banshee and say, "Now it is wide open. Hit it."
All right, next round, the fire elemental goes. The two of you are already on fire.
Yes.
We are.
All right, the fire elemental is going to start with a touch attack against the dwarf, which is a critical hit. Oh. I'm so happy. Oh, you only take 17 points of damage.
Okay.
That's so sad. DC 14. No. DC 10 dexterity saving, con saving throw. It's half
10,
damage or 10, whichever is lower.
Passed.
And it will make another touch attack, which is a miss. Then, does it want to take 2 opportunity attacks to go set Brum the Wise on fire and get the hell out of this range?
We didn't roll any damage for the Spirit Guardian yet on its turn.
Oh, so... right, please. It needs to make its Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Which it fails, and it takes 15 points of damage. Wow, it's getting really low. It's definitely not moving. But what it's going to do is it's going to Oh, this is an interesting predicament. Oh, perfect. It'll do this. So it walks back over both of you. Right? Does that work?
I'm still in it, so there's nothing changing.
A creature that touches the elemental. In addition, the elemental can enter the first time it enters a creature's space on a turn, it takes 5 damage and catches fire. So I guess if it stays on your space, it doesn't re-enter it. That's a damn shame. All right, well, at least our Banshee friend will take 5 points of damage.
Done.
And you have no concentration going?
Nope, I have not cast the spell.
Right. And I think it is going to step. It'll just step to here, and then it'll step to here, and to here, and to here. Is that right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Perfect. That's the exact right amount of movement, and in the process, it does another 9 points of damage.
You said the first time it enters your space?
It enters your space. So only so you each take damage once.
Yeah. I take damage.
Yeah, you take the 9 and give me another con saving throw.
Yeah.
Stupid Warcaster's so strong. Oh my god. Okay. That's a really good feat. You picked very well, sir.
Are we both taking 9 or?
No, you took 5, and he took 9. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
The mud mephit in the upper right-hand corner does not like what's going on around there. It does not have any ranged attacks. It will not recharge, so instead it's gonna go... No. Come on, mud mephit. Come on, buddy. Let's try this again. 20, 40, perfect. It'll just move down here. The next mud mephit will more or less do the same thing. They don't have any actions. Brum, you are surrounded by monsters.
Not good.
And you also take... No, you put yourself out. You're not on fire.
I
Cool.
did. Well, seeing that I am surrounded, I don't think I'll take a lot of opportunity attacks. I believe I have to... no, I think I can kill one of them.
Do it. Kill them.
No, he'll take the dodge action, realizing that getting rid of one of them probably will not work. As well.
So you're just dodging. You're just hanging out?
Yeah, I'm dodging.
All right. Next up is a mud mephit inside the area, which takes a wisdom save and passes.
7 points of damage.
It will then try and recharge, which doesn't work. It will punch the dwarf and miss. And it's gonna hang out. The next mud mephit needs to make a wisdom saving throw, which it fails. So it takes... Ooh.
18 points of damage.
Wow! That's a lot. And then it also punched the dwarf. For 17 to hit? No.
22
oh my God,
right
you
now.
have 22 AC?
Yeah, hasted.
I'll never hit that. And then it is Balda's turn.
Great. I will make a series of attacks. I'll take... do I have to... so if I take the attack action, I only have to declare the 2 attacks, and then I can wait to decide what I do with my...
With the attack action, you can declare them one at a time. They're not happening simultaneously like Eldritch Blast, so you can just take them one at a time.
Okay, great. So for my first one, I'll attack the fire elemental with the -5.
Miss.
I'll take a second attack, which is a 14.
Which is a hit.
Yes. Come on.
Which is
22
damage.
All right, the fire elemental dies, but you still take 2 damage at the start of your turn. from
Okay,
being on fire.
Take 2 damage, and then since I killed something, I will take my damage. Or I'll take my temporary hit points for killing something. Yeah, her mom just left. She's very sad.
Oh.
Yeah, poor pupper.
My wife just left. I'm sad too.
And then, sorry, do you mind if I move my character just to see the Mud Mephits health bar?
Please, go for it.
Okay. Great. I will use my haste attack at -5 again on this Mud Mephit below me.
Ooh. Oh, that is a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
You
just
have the bonus
dies.
action attack.
What's that?
Bonus action attack.
Yes,
yes.
because of crits.
So I crit and I killed something. So either way, I gain a bonus action. So I will move over here and make a attack at this Mud Mephit. This time not at -5, just a regular attack
Wonderful. That is still a hit,
for 12.
and I'm pretty sure that will kill the Mud Mephit.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Wow, what a fantastic turn.
And then I will. That was, I believe, 10 movement. So I'll just move 10 more, right here, and end my turn.
Excellent. It is the Azur's turn. And it's not looking so hot for the Azur. And
Hot.
yeah. It cornered Brum. I think it's gonna follow through on Brum in the corner. It'll just Warhammer you, buddy. No, it won't.
Oh, that's a miss.
Imoen, how's Portal Life treating you?
Since I'm getting a little bit bored and I don't have fire on me anymore and everything, I'm gonna walk through the portal if you don't mind.
Yes. We will bring you back through the portal. Please make me a wisdom saving throw as you step through.
Sure.
Yeah. Enjoy the damage.
What? Is it my friends?
Yep, your friends are causing you damage. In fact, your husband is sending the spirits of the dead after you.
Burning you alive.
Is that a pass or
That's a
fail?
pass. You take 7 points.
Yeah.
So I need to make concentration saving throw?
Yep.
Evil husband.
The concentration is fine.
Good.
I'm pretty sure burning your life.
So it's 7 damage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, I messed up. I wrote 7 on my sheet. I was at 34, right? I'm pretty sure, I hope. Anyway, I think it wasn't less than 34, so maybe I lost more HP.
Okay.
7... 10, yeah.
All right. You are in this area of Spirit Guardian. Your movement speed is halved.
Can I see something? Oh, sorry.
Let me bring you back over here. I'm sorry. There you go.
I actually see. So there is no fire elemental anymore. Only I will say to my husband, "Can you stop it? That's uncalled for. I never hit you with a spell or anything." And I'm gonna walk 10 feet back from his aura. I'm assuming casting. I'm gonna cast fire bolts on this mephit here,
Okay.
non-mephit, the one low HP.
Go for it. Oh.
It still doesn't work? Okay. This one should work. I'm sorry.
Perfect. That is a hit. And you slay the Mud Mephit.
So I have... I'm not sure how much feet I have left, so can I move still a little bit?
You
It was
move
15.
5 into the portal. 5, 10, 15. I don't think you can actually even have moved as far as you can because your movement speed is at half because of the...
Oh yeah, that's cool. So I had... I'm not sure, but...
So you had like 10 feet of movement left. So you could have gone there. Perfect.
Okay, that's good. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Dwarf. Durgromir.
I am not able to control the dead. And I am pictured that Apollo, who is actually one of the dead spirits I conjured as a guardian, is hitting her all the time with Eldritch Blast. Just I don't know why. I guess he doesn't like her. So,
Oh, didn't like her future mother-in-law.
you know,
Well, please
bad,
take
man.
5 fire damage and make me
Yes,
a
I
concentration
will.
check.
No, sure.
That Warcaster feat is
done.
so strong.
So good.
It's so good.
Okay. I'm gonna use my action to put out the flames. Use my bonus action to drink a healing potion.
Flame's gone.
For 10.
Oh, well done.
Nice.
Oh, we should have been
one.
making DC 11 dexterity saving throws for you because you were mud methoded.
Well, yeah, sure. I can roll a couple. I wasn't really moving or stuff. Yeah.
There you go. It's fine.
And then I'm gonna move 5, 10. Yeah, I think that's great position. And that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty then. Round 250. The mud mephit is gonna start it off. Come on, mud mephit. Come on. You save. You take 9 points of damage. You are almost dead. You're gonna try and recharge, which doesn't work. So you are going to... You know what? Screw it. You're gonna move. Brum, why don't you go ahead and make me that
I will roll.
attack of opportunity. Oh, yes, you miss.
No.
And it will punch the dwarf with the critical failure. Brum, it's your turn.
Brum will. He will do produce flame on the mud mephit. Roasted. Let's see.
Ooh, that'll hit.
And let's hope the damage is good enough.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Totally fine. Mud mephit is dead.
Roasted.
And I guess you guys are just down to the one Azur who hasn't really hit anything. In fact, none of my Azurs have done anything useful. Balda.
Well, one took fire damage. One took a fire hit and didn't do anything. That's something.
The fire.
6
Okay.
points of damage from.
Great. There goes my temp HP. I will use my action to put out the flame.
Okay.
I'll use my haste action to make a greatsword attack at -5 against the Azur.
Okay. Woo! Totally missed.
All right. Can you take the fire token off of?
Yes, I would be happy to. Nobody is on fire anymore. Unfortunate, but that fire elemental did tons of damage. He was the best creature in this dungeon.
Okay.
The Azur is just gonna wail on Brum the Wise. 23 to hit. For 13 points of damage.
Yep.
There's nothing special about that. No, there's literally nothing special about any of his attacks. The creature that touches the Azur or hits it with a melee attack takes damage, but he doesn't do extra. Imoen, your turn.
Ray of Frost, please, on the last guy standing. I'm gonna cast it. Hopefully it works, please.
Yay! It works, and it hits him. And he takes 4 points of damage.
Okay, that's. I'm gonna walk a little bit back because, you know, I'm scared of my husband. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Dorgromir.
Yes. Oh. Dorgromir is not happy with the situation that is currently, that he's in, but he is quite confident. No, yeah, confident. Yeah, that we will get through it.
Could you actually roll spirit damage against the Azur who forgot to make his check?
Sure.
So he takes 10, and then another 5 for forgetting to make his check. Please continue with your round.
Sacred Flame? Was that happening?
Oh, right. He makes the Dex save and fails and takes 8 points of damage from that.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action, my haste action to drink another healing potion.
Okay.
6.
Wonderful. Next round, Brum the Wise.
He'll take a dodge action, realizing that hitting that thing is really dangerous. Yep.
All right. Baldo the Banshee.
Also noticing that the Azure is likely to cause some damage by hitting it, Baldo will take 2 Eldritch Blasts at disadvantage. Where's my sheet? Because I'm in melee range.
Mm-hmm.
So a 13 and 6.
Both are misses.
Okay. With haste action, what am I able to do with haste again? Oh, I can disengage. Oh, damn it. All right, I will disengage and go over here.
All right.
That was
So,
silly.
Neal, I'd like to remind you that since I hit it with Ray of Frost, it reduces the move speed by 10, just so you know.
Thank you.
From the Azure.
Oh, great. With my extra 10, I'll go over here.
You don't get an extra 10.
No.
With haste?
Oh, with haste.
Yeah,
there we go.
double move speed.
Okay. The Azur's turn rolls around. It fails its save and maybe dies to the ghosts. Oh no! It's at very, very little HP. And it will Warhammer away on Brun. Nope. Nope. No.
No.
Imoen.
Ray of Frost again. Oops, I'm sorry, I didn't have it ready. That's it.
Perfect. You hit it, and I'm pretty sure you kill it. It has
4 damage?
2 hit points. Yeah, it's dead.
That's good.
All right. The battle is won. It's over. There's no more monsters around. We're going to step out of combat, return to our dungeon music. And,
That was hard.
Yes, I did take a lot of damage. I might need some help. Maybe someone
took
can.
a lot of damage, wife. You, who ran away and hid on the other side of the portal. You took a lot of damage.
I mean,
your daughter standing in a fire elemental like me.
I'm not as resilient as you. I'm still an old woman. I tried my best.
All I hear all day is just complaining. It's always the others, always.
Well, it was your idea to come here in the first place. I don't want this life anymore. Adventuring is way too hard for my body. And I'm gonna turn to Brum the Wise and say, if I give you a healing kit, could you please heal me a little bit?
I have plenty of healing kits I can give you.
As this is going on, I'm going to cast False Life on myself.
Well, I'll go up and just start using my healing kits.
all right. So that's 1 round of healing kits and false lives.
Yeah.
Nice, I take that. 15.
And Dorogmir, are you canceling your Spirit Guardian?
No.
This will be interesting.
My wife can keep the distance. I don't want to talk to her, and that's the best way to enforce it.
Wow. All right, well, we definitely need to be moving in combat rounds then. So we're at, with all the talking, we're at round 258. And let's just start here with, well, with what?
My quick question to the group. Do we want to search this room as well? So we're going full community mode?
With our passive perception, do we notice writing on this room?
Yeah, with your passive perception, there seems to be some markings here or there.
Yeah, who would have thought that there are markings? Okay, so should we do that, guys? And
Yes.
All right. A 15-minute, another 20-minute search of the area.
my spell's down. The spell's over after 10 minutes.
I will be helping. Who's leading the search? I'll be helping whoever leads the search with help action.
Can someone else lead the search other than me? Maybe the druid, because I would like to cast a spell,
Alright.
which is Prayer of Healing, which we kind of need.
Oh, yes, that would be nice. But maybe we should have said before. Maybe it doesn't matter.
That's why I'm saying it. After my spell ends, which is after the first 10 minutes, I'm gonna start casting Prayer of Healing. And if we already, in the 20 minutes mark, we see what happens. I don't know. So I'm at 10 minutes. I'm start to cast Prayer of Healing. Whatever comes next, I don't know.
Sure. You guys search the room. Those of you that are searching, make perception checks. Who did you say you were helping, Balda?
I'm not. I was helping whoever is leading the that person, I guess, even though they didn't need my help.
So we get a perception check from one, and can another person give me a perception check as well?
Yes, I will do so. Doesn't matter though, but
Perfect. So sure enough, you find carved, kind of weirdly engraved in the top of the map, is the word goblin.
Goblin
King.
Ooh.
A Goblin King is dead. Die, Goblin King. These are some dwarven shanties. I know them. Die, Goblin King. Die. Was a really popular song back in the day.
I'm pretty sure this room wasn't used for singing.
Maybe if we say its name 3 times, it will summon the Goblin King.
Oh no, don't. No.
Goblin King. Never mind.
Oh god.
maybe it means the no, never mind. That is idiocy. I'm looking at the ceiling while saying some random stuff. Looking at the ceiling to see how tall it is, please.
You know, it's like 10 feet high in here.
Like 10 feet. That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is my Prayer of Healing going through? Is that the thing that's happening?
Yeah. There's no reason for it not to happen as long as it can regularly happen. Prayer of Healing.
Gonna roll.
Do 2d8 plus your spellcasting mod to
17.
Ooh, everyone gains 17 HP. Is that how it goes?
Yes.
Wow, thank you.
Wow.
Oh,
Great.
nice.
Love it.
Well, party. It is now round 458.
Interesting.
And let's just sort all of these things. What would you like to do?
Well, this was a waste of time. There is no exit over here. But what do you think we should do now?
Let's go back to the hallway from whence we came before the pack of kobolds threw their pesky marbles and sticks at me.
Did you see any exit signs?
I did not.
I mean, technically, no one's asked if there's an exit sign anywhere.
I think with passive perception, you would have noted to a party if they saw such a thing.
I think it's right at the entrance. There's the big exit sign.
Yeah, man. No one's ever searched that first room.
No, but every exit sign is glowing, so with any passive perception, you should notice it.
Suppose. All right, let's bring the whole party down here. God. Everybody comes down there. All right, that seems to have worked. And let's just say that takes 1 round, because that is not an unreasonable amount of time. So, We are at round 459, and it is Brum the Wise's turn.
Brum will just run to the door, realizing we have already cleared the monsters. No fear at all.
Good.
15, 20.
How I like it. And I will move you through. There we go. Perfect.
Yeah. He'll just stay here for now, waiting for the rest of the team.
Sure, Balda.
I will move through the door. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I will dash 10, 20, 30. Oh, I've got haste. I can do more.
I think haste is over.
No.
Oh, that's right. No.
It's only a minute.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Darn. All right. I'll end my turn there, in front of the door.
Imoen.
Sorry, I moved my character a little bit too early. Well, I'm going through the door, so thank you. And how much feet do I have left with the dash?
5, 10, you've used 15 so far.
So 45 should be fine, but I'm still moving there and not... Yeah, that's better. That's the end of my turn.
And Dorgomir.
Well, I'm going through the door as well. 3, 4, 5. Gonna dash up to here. I think we need to head east. I can feel a strong presence in the east.
Alright.
Brum.
Brum will start moving. 15, 20, 25. And he'll take a dash action. So he's right next to the door.
Wonderful. Balda.
I'll go through the door.
Do you own any gates, Balda?
Gates?
Gates.
What do you mean?
No.
Like
a gate. Like a big doorway.
like in my apartment or?
No, like
my
Balda.
character?
No.
Oh.
There's no Balda's gates?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Nice.
Unfortunately not.
That was not very good.
Sorry.
I shouldn't even
focusing
have
on-
tried.
No, it was a good one. I'll just
To
go
really have one of those.
here, and I will wait for the party to confirm that we are going this direction.
Cool. Imoen.
Can you please take me through the door? Thank you.
My pleasure.
I'm still gonna follow the path of my really good friends, which is much more nicer than my husband. That's the end of my turn.
You mean your daughter?
I mean, probably my daughter. I'm calling you friends though, but yeah.
Dorgomir, it's your turn. This is a very dysfunctional family.
It is. But if you're lucky, these are the last remnants of the family, and you won't see any cousins or grandparents.
I'm just imagining from here on out, every character made is going to be somehow
Yes.
related to one of these parties. Round 461, and Brum the Wise.
Brum will have to move through the door. Heal them. 15, 20, 25. And he'll try to smell the room, see if there is any stench from creatures or
Make me a
fire.
perception check, please.
20.
It smells like blood. That could just be the blood on top of you. And it also smells like burning hair. And burnt flesh. And kind of barbecue. So I guess it smells like a barbecued creature if you didn't skin it first. Maybe delicious, maybe not so much.
That makes me thinking about a dragon or something similar pass through here. You know, they can grill things.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that's the end.
Balda.
Balda will move 10, 20, 30, and dash up to the door and say, whatever's on the other side of this room, we better be ready for it.
Imoen.
Okay, I'm gonna move there 50 feet with my dash, should be fine. And that's the end of my turn.
Jorgomir.
Are you muted?
I'm going to move up as well. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna move up to the door, dash, and that's it. Well,
Right.
I have a feeling of a strong undead presence lying in front of us. Must be ready and strong-willed.
I'll have to take the action.
Are you talking about yourself?
We'll do
No. Can I?
as well.
I don't know if
That's my turn. Still informing the party. There has been a dragon moving through here. Just use a logical sense.
A dragon, you say? Oh dear. We may be in for a spot of trouble.
All right, Balda.
Balda is nervous about going through this door. Balda will dodge for the moment.
Imoen.
I'm not sure. I want to ready an action. If someone is going through the door, I'm gonna rush through the door as far as possible with my dash action. If someone is opening the door and going through it, I'm not sure if anyone will do that, but that's my ready action. And the end of my turn.
Okay. Sorry, I'm playing with the chat's view, trying to give them an idea of the size of the dungeon, but now I'm just lost. Next person is Jorgomir.
Well, Durgomir, really sad about the things that are happening right now. But, yeah, there's nothing we can do, man. That's it. He's gonna cast his last 2nd level spell slot. And he's gonna conjure a spiritual weapon.
Ooh.
It is time.
Hit a floating spectral weapon with a range that lasts for the duration. When you cast a spell, you make a melee
And my
spell
weapon
attack.
of choice is a combat shovel.
The spell fizzles.
Ah, damn it.
The weapon can take whatever form you choose. Blah 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 blah.
Is there any holy weapon of Illumis I don't know about? Yeah, it's the right time to create
Maybe
Arcadia lore.
a morning star.
Sure, then it is a morning star with all these kind of protrusions out of it, the spiky things in golden light. There it comes. Good.
Okay.
And I guess that was it's a bonus action to cast a spell, right? Look it up. I think it is. Yeah, it's a bonus action. I'm gonna take a nod at my friends and then say, "For Illumis, family, and druid." I'm gonna open the door. Here we go.
Are you gonna stand in the doorway?
No.
You're gonna move through the door.
Yes.
Boop. And initiative time, everybody. Our favorite time.
Yes! Finally!
Neal, since he's opening the door, my ready action takes off,
Yes.
I assume. Which is
It
not
does.
very good. I wasn't expecting that, but I
Your
said
ready
it.
action was to move through the door, right?
Yeah, as far as possible. So,
Ooh, so
that's
how far
what-
can you move?
Well, I'm 10 feet away from the door, and I don't know what's inside, so I can move 30 feet
All right,
with
so
my
we will
dash.
move you to the 30-foot mark.
Thank you.
And you know what? right before we roll initiative, why don't we take a break? And we'll come back on the other side of our break with a little bit more Fatal Blood. See you guys soon.